It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on YouTube? This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Washing, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're gonna wash one side of the house, and also we're gonna do some concrete cleaning on the sidewalk and curb. We're not touching this side of the house, even though it's kind of dirty. They just really want to get this done. My minimum charge, which is $200. So if you look at this side of the house, it has a lot of mold and stuff on it. So we're going to take care of this whole side right here. They don't want the front done. They don't want the back. They don't want the other side done. Like I said, it's not as dirty as this side right here. So we are going to get this part done, and I'm going to walk out here to the sidewalk. And we're going to do the sidewalk right here, up to this point right here, this line, and this line right here. And what we're going to do is get, like I said, the sidewalk and the curb. This job is a referral, but it's also a job where the HOA is hounding the person. They have their driveway clean, but the driveway looks real good. They did a good job on the driveway. So we're going to do this side over here, all the way up to where someone else has cleaned the sidewalk and curb. So that way it at least match this. Hopefully it looks better and stuff. So that's the walk around. We're going to get all this stuff clean, and after all this stuff is clean, I'm going to pack up and go. All right, I think I'm going to start by applying some SH on the sidewalk, and then we're going to move over to the house and come back and start cleaning the curbs, and then we're going to go back and do the house after it dwells for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and do the sidewalk. All right guys, we're here on the side of the house. I'm going to try to do a little handheld camera work and get y'all into the groove. So right now I got the soap tip on. I should have brought my other tip. So let's go ahead and get the SH on here. There we go, it's coming out. Come back and put water on these plants and stuff. See all the SH going on. I probably can get all the way up to the top. Yeah, I can. There we go. Gotta watch that. I just noticed that little piece right there is open. What is that for? It's going on the inside. Let me go ahead and unplug it. Well, I'm not gonna spray directly on it. It looks like it's for the cable. I don't want to disturb the cable and stuff. So I got around it. That's good enough for me. The wind is blowing, so let's stand on this side. All right, I'm not going to spray directly into the power box. That's a no-no. And if you want to get it clean, just do like this. Just go across it, just like that. That's it. That should be enough SH on now to get it clean and stuff. All right, so that should be working. Let's look to see what happened so far. It's already coming off. It ain't been 3 minutes. So let's hit this again. try to get that up. Try to get the base of the house and stuff like that about 4 or 5 inches. Good coverage, good coverage. Yeah. Let's get this right here. Like I said, I ain't trying to spray into that outlet right there, so just be careful. All right, when I come back, house should be clean. Let's go ahead and apply the SH over here. So this HOA seems like they are very aggressive. So I'm gonna probably try to hit the neighbor up with a card just in case they need to get themselves pressure washed. Because as soon as the HOA see that this house is clean and the house next door to them are also clean, if you look down there, they had pressure washing done, they're gonna have to get theirs clean. But it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Just getting good coverage with the SH. Let's get over here now. And before I started this job, I couldn't get the machine to crank. Normally with my machine, I can pull it 1 time or 2 times and it cranks up. It didn't. And that's because I was procrastinating as far as changing my pull string on my starter. So I changed it real quick. I'll probably make another video, show you how I changed it out. It's not hard. I do have a video where I repaired one. It's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is you're taking the string completely out. Got mud and stuff building up right here. That should come up pretty easy. Okay, that's pretty much that. Remember, I don't really do the curves and stuff because you don't supposed to have this stuff going in the sewer. But I was listening to a guy, another pressure washer guy who's been doing it for 20 years. He said he doesn't pay attention to that, and he has a YouTube channel and stuff like that. I'll leave a link in the description for him. He gives good information. His name is Mike. So yeah, I'll leave a description of how. I'll leave a description to his channel, and you go check him out. Especially if you want to get into the business, he gives you, like I say, he gives you good information, but also his channel is more, instead of explaining everything, how to wash and stuff like that, his is more like explaining how to run a business as far as pressure washing. So I think it's a pretty good channel to follow and stuff like that. And like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm not gonna put this stuff heavy on here. Okay, I believe that's good coverage. It's already turning brown right there. Go ahead and pull this out. Okay, I have a little more SH in the hole, so I'm gonna go ahead. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get a different tip. Okay, I have a different tip. Let's go ahead, because it's already clean as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and get this line clear. And to do that, I'm gonna shoot up toward the top. Alright, got that done. Alright, had to make a couple adjustments to the camera and stuff. Just watering down the bushes, since I didn't do it earlier. Yeah, it can't be too fast. You need to make sure that you water down the bushes and stuff like that. It just rained yesterday, so they probably, well, I know how much rain we got. We got like 6 inches of rain yesterday, so they're not really thirsty, but I don't want to get into SH on them, so let's just do this to be on the safe side. See how that bush here was already brown before I started and stuff, so that's good documentation. So they'll know it was already like that. Plus I took pictures. Alright guys, instead of going to the sidewalk, I'm gonna just go ahead and wash this down. It's already clean. So the only thing I'm really doing is just rinse it off. And notice the wind blowing. So since the wind is blowing, I'm standing on the opposite side where the wind is blowing, because I don't feel like getting wet today. And what I'm doing is just basically getting everything rinsed off. And I'm starting from the top and working my way down. The reason I'm doing that is because if I rinse the bottom and then go to the top, I got to come back down and rinse again, because I just put the dirt right back onto the part I just cleaned. So me personally, I like to start from the bottom when I'm applying my SH and start from the top when I'm rinsing the SH off. So that's just a good rule of thumb that you can do. You don't have to do it that way when you apply SH. You can apply SH any way you want it. You can start at the top, you can start at the bottom. Me personally, I like to start at the bottom. And I guess the reason I do that is because the person who taught me how to do this always told me to start at the bottom. And it seemed like it works good, and I haven't changed since then. So, toward the bottom of the house, I'm just gonna rinse that mud off that splashed up from the rain. clean. Say that wind is blowing, so luckily, like I said, I'm standing on the side where I can't get wet. You see the trees shaking and stuff like that. That's how hard the wind is blowing. All right, let's get the bottom. I'm not putting high pressure on that. I ain't gonna do no splash up on my job I just cleaned. All right. Remember that outlet? Let's see how clean it is. I just sprayed around it. That's done. Let me make sure I got this window. The wind is not blowing now, so I ain't got to really worry about getting wet. Or do I? All right. Change the tip. All right, this is my J-rod that I'm using. I'm gonna leave a description. This is my J-rod that I'm using, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you can order you one. It has pretty much 4 tips on it. It has a soap, short reach or wide reach, a soap, long throw. So like if you're trying to get to the top of the house, you use that soap tip. And then it has a wrench wide and a wrench long. So you can get away cleaning a lot of your houses with the J-rod. So with that little box, I'm just gonna go over it real quick. That's all I need to do. I'm not gonna take the chance and damage the house or anything or burn something up. All right, it's time to go to the sidewalks. So guys, remember I was telling you about having your tools with you? See, I had to use a pair of pliers, blocking pliers, to get my ball valve to work because the handle just broke. So luckily I had tools with me, so we're still good to go. Let's go ahead and get this clean. I think I'm gonna do this side first. You see how the water's going down? That way, if the water decides to puddle, it won't bother me. Nice and easy when I'm doing this. I'm not gonna go over that. I'm just gonna stop here and I come back with my one, and now I get closer to the property line. So let's go backwards now. Nice and easy. forward. Go back. I'm moving a little bit too fast right here. Let me go back. Let's try that again. All right, I'm gonna slow down right here. If you go too fast, you're gonna have tiger strikes and your job is gonna look bad. All right, turn around. Go back this way. Nice and easy. More passes. All right, had to get that hose out the way. Hose out the way. See how I'm taking my time? This way I can get away with doing this with one pass. Sometimes when I move too fast, I had to go back and do a second pass. I don't want to do that today. So we got sidewalk clean. We got to go back and rinse it off. So right now, let's go over here on this side. We're gonna start toward the bottom. See all that mud right there? So that way, if it collects, we'll rinse it off. side of the house is done if you want to look at it. Yeah, I still have to rinse it off, so it's not clean yet. We're doing the curve now, so that way we can go back and put our one on and do the rinse down and then come back and do the curve. Since my ball valve is broke, I got to improvise and get everything clean with the surface cleaner first. Then when I get finished, I go back. Hopefully I don't have to turn off the machine to switch to surface cleaner over to the one. do this with one hand, guys. Pick this up. I didn't want to get caught by the mailbox. So that was the reason I stopped, but I'm gonna continue for now. Stopping short of that line because that's where I want to stop. I like to stop on lines. I just don't want to stop at the property line. So I usually go past the property line to finish cleaning. Or, no, there's no or. I always go to the next line past the property line, so that way it looks good. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the one. I'm not too sure if the pliers are going to work when I want to cut this ball valve out. I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to go ahead and change it out real quick, and then I'm gonna crank the machine up. In the meantime, I'm gonna put y'all on the tripod because when I wrench down, it's a little bit hard. Okay guys, I'm gonna do the wrench down and I'm gonna get the side of the curve. So I'm looking at this little area right here from where they washed the other time. It's still a little bit dirty. I guess it's been a couple of months or so since he last had this done. So I'm gonna clean it up to this line to make it look good. that blend pretty good. In case y'all wondering, I am using the green tip on this. So when I do the curve, I'm gonna shoot from the back side first, so that way, and then kind of mud and stuff will splash out the way, and then I go back and do the front. see how this turbo nozzle gonna do today. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to my green tip and we're gonna rinse this down up here, get all this mud off. Alright, got the first ones out of the way. Let's get a few more. Alright, let's go ahead and get the back side of the curve. Used a turbo nozzle, it was doing pretty good. Anytime a car come by, I stop, because the only thing you don't want is somebody complain that you got mud on the car or a rock kick up and hit the car or something like that. Just stop when you see cars and stuff come by when you cleaning curves and sidewalks. this side so you can see me clean the side. Put you on this side so you can see me clean the curve. So I already did the top, so I just gotta get the front side now. And also I gotta get in this little crack right here. That's the area that the surface cleaner didn't get to. Push the water down. I usually just push the water down so that way I won't miss any mud or any spots. Alright guys, I don't know when the camera cut off, but this is the finished product. I did a post treatment. Anytime that you do concrete, you need to do a post treatment. That way it won't leave any lines. And if you did miss the spots from getting the mold and algae, that's gonna also come up too. So I got all this air right there. I didn't do the driveway because it was already done. So this is all rinsed off. This is all rinsed off, and you see all the soap and SH. It was heavy soap because the SH that I used was probably a 3%, and like I said, just rinse back down with another 3% to get this up, and it's just a little soapy to stick to the area. And you notice that it's going down the sidewalk, but there's no sewer down there. But by the time this gets too close to a sewer, it's probably going to dry up. From my understanding, the code where you can't put any kind of chemicals and stuff in the street to go down a sewer was done back in the 1970s. So a lot of that stuff is not really enforced like it used to be. And plus, this is a HOA. They really see the curve and stuff clean anyway versus sidewalk being dirty and chemicals or anything going down the thing. But I didn't use that much chemical. It looks like it was a lot. It really wasn't. So it really took real good and stuff like that. And when it dries, it's gonna look wonderful. Same thing right here. It's gonna look wonderful. Shouldn't leave any lines and stuff. Cause that side started to dry. It was no lines and stuff after it dried. But like I said, I went back and applied the chemicals. Let's look at the side of the house now. It should be dry completely. Okay, this is the side of the house. Notice everything is clean. There's no residue on the windows. It came pretty clean. Around the outlet is clean. All the way up to the top. The overhang is clean. All the way down here. I did go back and wet the bushes, as y'all see, and stuff like that. So that was done. And stop right here. I didn't do this part right here. They asked me not to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. So after they see this, they probably call me back and let me do the other sides or something like that. But right now, this is all they want because the HOA was on them about the curves not being clean. So we got those clean for them. So I don't think they'll have any more complaints and stuff. Hopefully the rest of the neighbors, like the one across the street or something, will call me. That way they can get their stuff clean. But they haven't got the driveway clean or anything. So most likely they don't care what the HOA say about that stuff across the street. But we'll see. I'll leave a card or something. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped those good parts. Once again, if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you for subscribing. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And before you leave, make sure that you hit that like button and leave a comment if you have any questions. This is Marcos from Equipment Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquemini.